If you're not subscribed already, go subscribe. And let's do this TV show review. Okay, this is season 2, episode 8, Strip and Tale of Double Shot at Love. Okay, so after all the hookups, Nikki was so happy because, you know, her and Polly are back talking and making out. So that was really nice. And I'm not sure, like, maybe down the road, Polly and Nikki actually got together. But right now, I think he's in his, like, still want to mess around phase. So we'll see if that changes. And Vinny invited everybody to Chippendales. Everybody's excited. All the girls are excited about that because they get to see some strippers and all that good stuff. And you know, Maria is basically like, as y'all know, if y'all watched the last review, Vinny hooked up with Maria, and like Maria does not want to make a big deal about her hooking up with Vinny. And like, so they're working the daytime crew. And you know, Dre says if you don't make it, so I think Nikki asked like, what happens if you don't make it to nightclub? Basically, you don't have a job. Like, if you don't make it to nightclub, this is iffy. This is an end for you. And like, Nikki is so nosy because they were working, and like Maria's like, what? I can't just hook up and run like a dude. You know, she didn't say like a dude, but like, she can't just like, why does she have to catch feelings? Like, can't she just hook up and go? Like, can we do that? And to be honest, you know, Vinny, Polly, Mike, and Lauren go out to a dinner and talk like family dinner, as I would call it for them. And like, Mike was like, I don't see Vinny settling down for at least like 7 years. And I think Lauren said she don't see him settling down for another 10 years. And to be honest, I could see him settling down in his 40s, not in his 30s right now. He's just not ready to be in a long-term committed relationship. So yeah, I don't see him having a girlfriend for a while, or if he do, it'd probably be a short-term relationship. And Lauren says, you know, Nikki is a fun girl. She likes her as a person, but she falls in deep, which she do. But I kind of like Nikki. Like, she knows what she wants, and she just wants to go after it. Like, who wouldn't want a girl like that around their life? And Susie has feelings bottled up about Darren, so we'll see what happens there. And you know, they're at this sex shop looking at dildos and vibrators, getting ready for the Chippendale show. And Maria, they decided to make Maria the bride. She was like, it's all in good fun. It's just a joke. So, yeah. And, you know, Darren was being kind of rude. Oh, yeah, Darren was being kind of rude in the, I think it was the nightclub or whatever. And Lauren takes Nikki to the side. You know, Nikki has like the cutest outfits. Like, I love her outfits. And you know, Nikki's like, she wants to tell Polly how she feels, but she doesn't want to lay it on him like that. I suggest, girl, that you take your time and don't rush into it. Just take your time and feel it out, and don't be like wanting to jump his bones already. And Darren is excited to see Ricky. You know, that's her man. Well, for now, that's her man. And some of these dudes on stage can't dance. Like, I was like this. Or whatever you were doing, like, you can't dance. You can't dance. And then when we see Vinny on stage, he's like, this a whole different person. Because he's like all shy and quiet. But when he get on stage, he's a little savage and crawling around on stage and showing his butt and all this stuff. So a whole other side comes out. And Maria actually gets pulled on stage, and, you know, basically she gets to help drive Vinny off, and, like, there's a lot of blurring going on, so there was that. And, oh, Lord, he got on stage. She got on stage. She on the stage. And he went and bent her over. Like, is this a sex show today? Is it a sex show? Because there's a lot of sexy moves. And, like, then, you know, Susie gets pulled on stage. And then she's like, my favorite move is the dolphin. And like, they show her doing the dolphin, and then they actually put a dolphin up right there. Like, I guess it was too graphic for TV. So that was crazy. And, you know, the guys get to go on stage and show their little moves. So there was that. And Mike is helping judge. And then after everything is done and over, Mike and Lawrence leave. And, you know, I guess Darren and everybody else was waiting to go. And, you know, Darren was over here on the side saying, Susie's wasted. And then Susie said, Darren puts on a show. And she was like, you're lame. And saying, you're negative and all this stuff. And Susie and Darren went in on each other. It was like, oh my gosh. And then Marissa got brought into it, you know, like saying, you know, you was mad at Marissa because she got some and you didn't. And I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And, you know, and then she said, Billy Lashley, she's not being real. And Susie, like, afterwards, Susie was like, come at me. Anybody want to come at you, little short fry? Anybody want to come at you? You being extra. Like, is this how you like when you drunk? Like, is this how you like when you drunk? Like, come on. And then, Vinny is embarrassed because he works at Chippendales. He was like, come on, let's move this somewhere else, like maybe in the hotel, somewhere away from here, because Chippendales is not okay with fighting and drama. So let's move this. And, you know, Susie says that she gonna support Darren being fake and basically trying to tell B Lashes what to do. And, you know, B Lashes is funny. She was like, I'm sorry, I didn't know this was an election between me being real and me being fake. Like, I'm not fake, I'm just being me. That's what she was saying. And Susie starts coming at B Lashes. She was like, you got this whole persona, take off your lashes and this and that. She was like, come at me. What you want to say to Brittany now, huh? What do you want to say? Like, really? You're wearing lashes too. Like, come on. And then Susie, because I'm sorry, Susie made me so mad. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I don't care that she was going off about Darren, but leave B Lashes alone, because B Lashes didn't even do nothing to you, okay? And then Susie comes back at Darren, because Darren's like, whoa, you have an issue with me, okay, but don't be taking it out on them. And, you know, Susie, oh, I forgot to say that Susie took B Lash's shoes, so that's sad. She had to walk back to the club without no shoes on. And then Susie came back at Darren, and basically everything that Darren had been confiding with the girls, none of the girls told. They actually kept girl code, but Susie went all in, told Ricky, like, you know what, that's why your D was limp, because she couldn't get you hard, like this and that. I was like, girl, you need to slow your roll. You need to get sober, because you are doing way too much. And then she went away to cry. You're crying, but yet you caused it? Nobody was even saying anything. Well, except for Darren. But, like, B Lashes didn't even say anything. It was all you. And Nikki, the guy, Nikki, went to go check on her and all this stuff. And, you know, the guys are actually on her side, saying she spoke the truth for what she did. But at the same time, you did it in a very tasteless manner. And you were being really disrespectful. Really. And everybody, so Nikki is in the kitchen cooking some cake, you know, minding her own business, because people was going in on her too. And, you know, it's nice to not see the drama on her side for once. But then, like, you're making a cake at 4 a.m. And yeah, and I wanted to make a cake, so what's your issue? Susie, she messed with the wrong one. She said that oh, but yeah, you're talking to a guy that don't even want nothing to do with you. And I was like, wow. Okay, Susie. Okay. So Nikki did make a face, but she didn't react. And she was like, what's your problem? Like, what's this? What's that? What's your problem? And Nikki's keeping her cool. Everybody's, B Lashes, Marissa was like, I'm surprised that Nikki's keeping her cool, because I would have went in her face already. Like, she was really doing the roles. And Susie really, really did it. Like, I feel a fight is going to become like a physical fight. I don't know with who. Susie and somebody. Like, it's, ooh, she really did it. And saying she messed with a guy, but I'm proud of Nikki for not, like, you know, going in on her, like how she did, like, in the first seasons, because Susie was talking smack. That I did not appreciate the first season either. And then Nikki was like, yeah, da. Like, you need that. You know, your mousy, annoying mouth. So the guys take Susie into their room, and that is it. And then next week they're going to Miami. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. On Wednesdays I'll be posting Catfish. So I will see y'all next time.